Today I'm going to be reviewing these Sriwatana floating shelves that were recently sent to me by the brand for free to create this video for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, going to show you exactly what you're going to get inside, and then I'm going to assemble it and then also install it as well. So I'm going to go and open up this box and let you see what there is, and then we'll get to the install. Now, when you first open up, this is everything that you're going to get inside. Now, the brand did want me to mention that it's going to come with 2 wooden shelves. So those are going to be those 2 right there. And it's going to have the wire basket. And that's designed to help you make your room more tidy. And then also it's going to have a simple modern design, as you can see, in regards to the gold around it and just kind of the wire basket especially is going to be kind of just the modernish type of design. And then the wooden shelves are going to be made of 100% solid wood, so they're not laminated. And then the metal is all of the way around, and the same thing for the shelving brackets. It's going to be made of a metal that's going to be sturdy and durable as well. So let's go ahead and show you how to assemble it, and then I'm going to go ahead and install it. Now, when assembling this, you can go ahead and do it 2 different ways. Essentially, what you're going to want to do is get the left and the right. So the left is going to have this towards the outside, and the right, it'll be on the outside as well. And then you can actually mount it like this. And you can, if you want to, have it mounted like so, and then have it hanging, so from the wall like this, or you can turn it upside down and have it just with the white board on top and these brackets underneath, your choice. There's no pre-drill holes or anything on this, so you can choose pretty much whichever side you want to in regards to putting these brackets on. It's going to come with all the screws and everything that you need, as well as the screws to mount it to your wall. If you have like drywall or something like that, it's going to come with all the little drywall hangers. For these, you're going to want to use these little screws. Now, these are going to just be like a silver color, so they aren't going to match perfectly with this gold plated. So just something to keep in mind, these are going to be like a silver, and this is going to be the gold color. So I'm going to go ahead and put the screws into these and get the brackets into place. Got that one. Now I'm just going to do the second. Now, we're actually going to be hanging these, both of them like this. So they're going to go like so. If you were hanging one like this, you could also choose to use this little bracket on the bottom as well. Again, there's not any pre-drilled holes, so you're going to have to measure where this is going to go. If you want it to be like out, you can do it halfway in, all the way in. You can just kind of choose it. But being that we're going to do it like this, then it would look kind of weird to have it up on the top like that. So we're not actually going to use this little piece here on our install. We still could, so it actually will fit like right inside on there if we wanted to. But since we're going to be using both of these, we want them to match. We're going to be putting them like in the exact same spot. And so we want it to actually match and look the same. There's only going to be one of these little bars that it comes with. So if you're wanting it to be a perfect match, you might not want to use this. You could use this totally separately as well. So just giving you like a little hanging hook that you can use like on the wall. This is going to be made of that same wire material. So no issues with it, being like a thin piece of wood or anything like that. So you could easily use this like hang things up or decor, that sort of a thing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and head towards the install. So basically I'm going to need to install this wire basket, and then I'm going to install these 2 shelves as well. So let's get to that part. Now for the install, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and just going to put this straight here. We do have wood paneling here in the room that I'm installing this in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put it straight through the wood paneling, and it should sit pretty well. Shouldn't need those drywall anchors. Of course, if you have drywall, you'll need those. Now, one thing I did want to mention, kind of see here. So on this part here, it's going to have essentially depending on which way you do it, depends on which screw you're going to want to put in first. So since I'm mounting it like this, then I'm going to want to put the screw in this top one here first. If I was mounting it like so, then I would put it here. As you can see, it's going to have the big head and then slide in. The other thing is this isn't going to come with a level, so you will need to make sure you have a level to get it exactly level, or you can also, of course, use a tape measure. Just measure up from the floor or measure down from the ceiling to make sure you get that level also. So I'm going to go ahead and install all 3 of these shells here, and then I'll be right back with you to show you what they look like. So as you can see, all 3 of them are going to be installed. So you got the wire basket that's going to be here. We just kind of put it down a little bit, and then I've got the 2 shelves. Now again, you can turn these upside down if you wish. So if you want to and have the brackets facing up, you can certainly do that, and then you can of course add that extra bar. One last thing I did want to mention about these shelves is that they're actually you can see the grain of the wood on them. So it's not going to be like a super thick coat of paint. So it gives it more of that like rustic look almost on the wood. So that's something you're going to want to keep in mind. If you do want it to be like a complete coat coverage, you will need to do 1 extra coat of paint on these. If you're good with the way that it looks, which we love the way that this look actually matches up to our kind of oldish style wood paneling that we have here on the wall. So we love that. But if you want to, you can add an additional coat. Of course, this is going to be regular wood, so you can totally go through and paint this a variety of different colors if you wish to as well. Something like a navy blue or something like that would match the gold and look really awesome also. But overall, this is what it's going to look like once it is installed onto the wall.